सभी मान्य सदस्यों का समय होता है। आज राज्यपाल जी का है, प्रियंका गांधी जी का भी है, अन्य सदस्यों का भी है। आप नियोजित तरीके से सदन नहीं चलाना चाहते, गतिरोध पैदा करना चाहते हैं। अभी तक 19 घंटे 13 मिनट सदन का समय बर्बाद हुआ है। 140 करोड़ जनता की अपेक्षा रहती है सदन चले, चर्चा हो, संवाद हो, लेकिन आप सभागृह की मर्यादाओं को समाप्त कर रहे हैं और देश की जनता सदन को चलती हुई देखना चाहती है। आपसे भी ये अपेक्षा करती है। पोस्टर और नारेबाजी के लिए आपको नहीं भेजा है, आपको चर्चा के लिए भेजा है। अगर आप सदन नहीं चलाना चाहते, नियोजित तरीके से गतिरोध पैदा करना चाहते हैं, सभागृह की मर्यादाओं को समाप्त करना चाहते हैं, तो मैं सदन चलाने ऐसा सदन में नहीं चला सकता। आप जाना चाहते हैं, चर्चा करना चाहते हैं, प्रश्नकाल पर नहीं करना चाहते। माननीय सदस्य प्लीज, माननीय सदस्य विदेश मंत्री जी बात मत करिए इनसे। माननीय सदस्य चलिए बैठिए इधर। कोई भी माननीय सदस्य इधर से उधर जाकर बात नहीं करेगा। सदन की मर्यादा बनाए रखो। सदन की कार्रवाई आज 12 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
Well, viewers, once again, the Lok Sabha has been adjourned, and Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla time and again requesting the Member of Parliaments from the opposition side that they should let the House to function. There are important discussions, and despite the fact the oppositions continue to raise slogans. Now, on the visuals, it could be seen that several opposition leaders carrying placards and posters inside the House. Now, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla clearly warned the opposition MPs that they cannot bring posters and placards inside the House, and if they do so, then the House will not able to run. Now, this has been happening consecutively inside the Lok Sabha. The tussle between the Treasury bench and the opposition MPs. Now, I'm being joined by my colleague Verghese. Verghese, the tussle inside the Parliament in Lok Sabha particularly is ongoing. Om Birla time and again requesting the opposition leaders, but the opposition is adamant on the fact that they have to let the leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi speak inside the House. Verghese.
Well, that has been a demand, and they have kept the sustained pressure on the House itself. We had seen whenever the Lok Sabha has, in fact, commenced for the session, especially after the ruckus that happened with regard to the LOP speech and later with regard to the Prime Minister's reply, the opposition has been keeping the heat on their Treasury benches. Immediately after the session began, you had opposition leaders raising slogans and with placards entering into the well of the House, asking for why the LOP is not being able to speak in the Parliament. This protest has been a sustained protest on the part of the opposition MPs, and they have in numbers come into the well of the House. The Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, in fact, cautioning, saying that one of the significant aspects of this is that 19 hours of the time that has been allotted for discussion on the budget session has been wasted, is what we understand. And after that, you see strictures also coming in saying that the House cannot function if people come in protesting with placards as well as posters. Clearly, that has in fact resulted in the kind of acrimonious situation that has been inside the Parliament, with opposition MPs not allowing for the functioning of the Lok Sabha as such. And the principal demand has been with regard to the leader of the opposition being allowed to speak, and of course the entire aspect of it on a unpublished book by General Naravane and the situation that happened in eastern Ladakh, the mentioning of which has been contested by the Treasury benches, especially with quotes being taken from an unpublished book and also only excerpts taken from an article. So those questions have been significantly asked with regard to the Treasury benches on the sources, and this has been the politics that has been played out in the between the Treasury benches as well as the opposition benches in the Lok Sabha. Sabya?
Well, yes, the most important thing we need to understand that a lot of the first-time member of parliament or the other member of parliament who come across from different parts of the country, they have this opportunity when the session goes on to put out concerns and problems from their own constituencies. But since the parliament session after session has been washed out because of the continuous protest, it is clearly hampering the common people's money, because at the end of the day, it's taxpayers' money which goes into the parliament for every single day.
Been one of those aspects that has been looked into, especially with regard to the wastage of hours that has been seen. But the protests have been going on for a long time, and one of the things is that now with the opposition raising several issues, it's not only about the LOP speaking, it's also about the deal between with regard to Trump, and that also something that has been asked for as to what are the contours of that deal, and the opposition saying that they do not have an idea about what the deal is all about when tariffs have been raised in the US, but India is not clear about the Russian oil purchase as well as with regard to tariffs for American products being brought to India. So all these issues have been in fact taken up by the opposition, and therefore the situation turning out to be quite acrimonious in the Lok Sabha, and it looks like this sustained pressure is going to continue because the opposition MPs are not only from the Congress, but you have opposition MPs from other parties also who have in fact asked these pointed questions, and therefore we are expecting the budget session to continue like that. Speaker Om Birla had in fact been speaking with a lot of the opposition leaders as well, trying to ensure that the talks do take place in a manner that would help in the running of the House, but looks like those talks have failed, especially when it comes to certain issues. And now with the opposition MPs always protesting as the session begins, it seems to be a very tense situation, especially for the coming days as well, to find out whether the House will in fact run and whether the budget session will be run, and probably also the running of the House has its own expenses to be incurred. So all these aspects coming to light.
Well, Varghese, we have seen that one interesting thing has happened with the opposition continuously protesting, because earlier we had seen that whether it is Trinamool Congress or whether it is the Samajwadi Party, they kind of maintained distance with the Congress party. But when it came to the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, raising a discussion, wanting the central government to answer on the unpublished book of former Army Chief M.M. Naravne. Now both Abhishek Banerjee as well as Akhilesh Yadav have extended their support to the leader of opposition, and they have told that we stand with the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, in this matter.
There have been certain aspects of the alliances that we have seen working and certain aspects of it not working as well. There are certain grounds on which most of the opposition alliances have been coming together, and the leaders have also have been giving support to the LOP. So that has been happening, and that in fact talks about the dynamics within the India bloc, because we have seen how in the election they talk about friendly contests, at the same time they seem to be aligned when it comes to the central government. So all these factors are also playing out as this debate continues in the Lok Sabha.
Well, Varghese, yesterday Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave a speech in Rajya Sabha for more than 90 minutes. Now, he launched a scathing attack against the Congress party. He spoke about the India-EU trade deal and also on the India-US trade deal. And he straightaway questioned the Congress party, that the Congress party announced several projects during their tenure, but the Congress party could not fulfill these projects during their tenure. And also he said that the Congress party can raise several slogans against him, but he isn't bothered by them.
Well, that has been the stance that we have seen on the part of the Treasury benches as well as the person leading it. But the fact remains is that it's not only several sessions have been under duress because of the protests that have been happening and because of the acrimonious nature of the protests that have been happening between the opposition as well as the Treasury benches. And therefore, those sessions which are supposed to be productive and discussions should be held have been in fact held because of that. So that is something that seems to be on the anvil for the coming days as well.
Well, yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also spoke on various aspects on Viksit Bharat, and reaction also came in from Congress party Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Now, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra says that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is telling lie and trying to mislead the country, and the Congress party is maintaining the stand that Prime Minister did not have the guts to face leader of opposition Mr. Rahul Gandhi in Lok Sabha, and that is the reason Prime Minister Narendra Modi did not come to the Lok Sabha.
Well, those are narratives that have been pushed up, especially after the incident where it has been a showdown between the MPs that we've seen in the Lok Sabha. Both of them are, in fact, been looking into it, and therefore let's, in fact, see how it will play out, because these narrative building has been going on for quite some time, and this is something that we'll have to...
वो कोई ऐसा बात नहीं कही, और हम लोगों ने जो घंटों से बात करके उनको ये जो राष्ट्रपति के अभिभाषण पर वो जो विचार थे वो रखे उनके सामने, एक रिप्लाई भी उन्होंने नहीं दिया। सिर्फ 100 साल का, 75 साल का, 50 साल का बात करते रहे। और जब देश के रक्षा की बात जब हम करते हैं, और ये जनरल नरवणे का बुक जो पब्लिश हुआ है, जो हमारे हाथ में मिला, वो आपको कैसा नहीं मिलता? और आप पार्लियामेंट में बोल रहे हैं कि वो किताब नहीं पब्लिश नहीं हुआ, डिफेंस मिनिस्टर बोल रहे हैं। अरे आपके पीछे, आपके तले वो है किताब, आप उसको डिनाई करें, ये तो प्रिविलेज होता है। शाह भी वही बोले और हमारे डिफेंस मिनिस्टर भी वही बोले, बार बार उठ के डिफेंड कर लिए, लेकिन वो बात तो सच निकली कि किताब है। लेकिन जब ये बात हमारे एलओपी ने उठाया, राहुल गांधी जी ने उठाया, उनको क्यों मिर्ची लगी मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा। सत्य सुनो, फिर रिप्लाई दो। जो चीजें हमारे पास है और जो चीजें हमने बताना चाहते, अब डिनाई करो। मेरे को 2-2 किलो गालियां देते हैं। अरे 2 किलो गालियां, ये अब ये क्या तोलते क्या? गालियों को तोलते हैं? इतने शब्दों में मेरे को गालियां दिए, बोलो वो कुछ है। 2-2 किलो, 1-1 कुंटल गालियां मुझे देते हैं, और ये क्या है? इतना निराशा की बात कर रहे हैं कि उनमें हमारे जो मुद्दे हमने उठाए थे लोकसभा और राज्यसभा में, उसका रिप्लाई देने के पास उनमें कोई शक्ति नहीं थी, और उनके पास कोई तथ्य भी नहीं थे जो उसको ये करे। दूसरी बात, उन्होंने ये भी आरोप लगाया हम पे, सिक्कों का अपमान किया। अरे वो बात बाहर कुछ फ्रेंडशिप में बात किए, लेकिन इन्होंने सिक्कों का अपमान किया। अरे हमने तो सिक्कों का आदर करते हैं। वो एक खास करके वो इतना बड़ा रिलीजन है जिसके लिए डॉक्टर अंबेडकर खुद ये चाहते थे कि सिख धर्म एक बहुत बड़ा धर्म है। इसको अपनाने के लिए उन्होंने खुद पहले दिल में लाया था। ऐसे धर्म को इन्होंने किसी एक घटना को जोड़कर सिखों का अपमान हो। अरे डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी को हमने फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर बनाया, हमने इस देश का सबसे उन्नत पोस्ट जो खुद मोदी जी है, फॉल्स प्रोपेगेंडा करके जो कुर्सी पे बैठे हैं और गोबेल्स के थ्योरी में और हिटलर जैसा जो बिहेव कर रहे हैं, उन खामोश रहकर काम करने वाले और दुनिया के मशहूर इकोनॉमिस्ट को डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी को हमने 2 बार, 1 बार नहीं 2 बार हमने प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनाया। लेकिन तुम ना सिखों का आदर करते हो, ना दलितों का आदर करते हो, ना आदिवासियों का आदर करते हो। सिर्फ आपके दिमाग में दूसरों को नीचा कैसा दिखाना, इस तरफ आपका ध्यान ज्यादा है। और दूसरे इस 10 साल में इन्होंने क्या किया, कांग्रेस को गालियां देने के सिवाय कांग्रेस के आजादी के पहले घटनाएं को लेकर और आजादी के बाद के जो भी कार्यक्रम हुए देश के लिए, पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू जैसे जो मॉडर्न इंडिया के फाउंडर है, इन्होंने तो कोई एक नया ऐसा नहीं किए। और मेरे को दुख की बात होती है, पब्लिक सेक्टर जो हिंदुस्तान में बने हैं, उस पब्लिक सेक्टर को उन्होंने ये कहा ये दिवाला निकालने के कारखाने। उन्होंने यहां तक भी कहा कि ये पैसे वेस्ट करने के पब्लिक सेक्टर होते हैं। अरे HMT, HAL, BEL, जब देश में टेलीफोन नहीं था, जब देश में घड़ी नहीं बनती थी, ये खाने के लिए बनाए थे। तो ये सब इनके विचार ही घटिया है। और इसका मतलब ये है कि पब्लिक सेक्टर की हिफाजत करने के बजाय उन्होंने पब्लिक सेक्टर को खत्म करने की बात की। तो इसीलिए मैं ये चाहता हूं कि ये जो हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, इनके पास कोई आइडियोलॉजी नहीं है।